Right, we have come to Howden again, because we love it here. We really do, and it's a lovely day. Compared to yesterday, we went to Arnside, right? It was totally different. So yes, good afternoon. Welcome to Howden. I'll have a look at the Windmill this time again, which is to the north side of the railway, and then we'll possibly have a walk back to Wressle. I was thinking of walking to Saltmarshe, but I must admit I haven't really got time to do that. It's there's only 2 trains, which are just 2 hours from about now to get on at Saltmarshe. Up that's it, we're screwed. So there's a train at Wressle in about 3 hours, so we're going to go for that one. Okay, I think it comes back this way again towards Hull, so we'll have to have a change here and go back from here, or even on to Brough. So let's make a move now over to the Windmill, and then fly the drone if we can. It's a bit windy, but it shouldn't be too bad. There's a Trans-Pennine service going through. It's not stopping here, unfortunately. Double formation. Barriers are up. Right, we'll make our way back to Wressle now. We're going to stay on the north side of the railway like mostly. We're not going into the town centre on this occasion, like we did last time. So we'll have a look now at the Windmill again, which is down here. View Ranger is running, so we'll see how far we walk. Won't be majorly far. 3 miles, possibly 3.5, don't know, we'll see. That thing in the distance is not the Windmill I am referring to, it's a disused one. Right, this is the location of the Windmill, which is, as you can see, defunct. So we'll get the drone in the air and see if we can lock it onto it and fly it round. Okay, do it. Right, it did follow it a bit, but not quite what I wanted, because it wouldn't actually sort of go over that way and look back. But anyway, in fact, let's have a little look at the windmill while we're here, because we probably won't be coming here again for a while now. I want to have a look inside it, because we flew it over the lake here twice. We did. Hasn't been a working windmill like this for absolutely ages. Oh, there's some kind of stalk inside it. Can't see much, but anyway, what this lake is like for a swim. Not now, maybe later. Possibly. There's a swan over there. Anyway, let's continue to Wressle. Now we just entered the village of Brind, which this is this. So keep going around here. Come to level crossing where we were last time. We'll go across that. Won't film anything with the drone there this occasion, because it's primarily just have a look at that windmill. So we're going to keep going to Wressle, and I hope they'll fly the drone near Wressle Castle. That should be good. Right, that was the path we went down before when we came back from the level crossing, but we're going to miss that now. Keep going to the level crossing and past. Sounds like there's a freight somewhere. I heard a horn. Right, here's the level crossing. Just see if anything's in the offing, if not we'll continue. Not get the drone out this time, so we just done this location not so long ago. Close by. So this is looking towards Leeds, York, Doncaster, whatever, and that's looking towards Hull. You can just see Howden station down there, I think, can you? Yeah, you can. You see the barriers. There's a red signal and the barriers are raised. Right, no worries. Let's keep going. So there's two paths now. We want the one down that way. We do. It's not that easy to see. Down there somewhere. We'll follow this and see where it takes us. Over there near where that tractor is, round here and down here. Now then, there's another path down there, look of it, but we want this one, and there's another post over there, so it might be up that way somewhere, heading for the power lines anyway. The map's not very accurate here, which is a bit annoying. Now we just turned the corner here, look what's over there, little 153 and another northern service. 2. So they've passed here, what that one is, 155 and a 158 I imagine. Could be the Leeds service that, I'll check it. Continue down here, see where it takes us. Now we're coming up to beach. Tree Farm and the village of Newsham, which is where we were last time when we walked in the opposite direction. So we'll follow that route a bit, and then we'll head over towards Wressle, slightly different way. Not going to do the same route, it would be a bit unnecessary. Right, I thought it was through that gate actually, but it's not. It's around here. Bit of a dog leg. That gate obviously just because it's somebody's house. So we should come to a road at the end of here. We'll head to the right at this point. So looking back down there, still where we've just come from. We should, there's a gate there, then the main road. Right, let's go to the gate there, and this is where we walked last time, down that way. The main road actually is a little bit further, so we're on the route we did last time now, but in the opposite direction. So we'll go along here, and there is a main road a bit further down. It's lovely as Newsham. Absolutely fantastic. Look at a house like that there, we could live there. Absolutely wonderful. As is that. I love these little pretty villages. The only thing is though, if you've not got a car, it's really awkward to get about without one. Right. I think it's going to be right here now actually. It says Brint 2 miles, but we won't be going that far. The main road actually is to the end there. Just see there where the HGVs are. I think it'll be down here, I'll just check it. Right, we could go that way actually. I might do that next time. But for now, we're going to go down here. There's a level crossing a little bit further up. So we'll chillax there for a bit, because we've got almost 2 hours before we get to Wressle for that train towards Hull. The only one in the day, really, one more train in the day to call there, and that's it. 17:27 I think it was. So I have to change it. Howden or Gilbert or even Brough. Going back, we'll see. Right, this is where we were last time. And we as good as came from straight ahead. We're not doing that on this occasion because it was really overgrown last time we went down there a week or two back. So we'll go down to the right. There were some vans here, weren't they, last time? I don't know what they're doing. Might have something to do with all that plastic fencing that's there. So, what was that car with a horse box here? Horse box. Got pigs or goats or anything in that, is it? Right, straight up here, and I think there's a level crossing up here now. So we'll cross over there, back to the north side of the railway. Right, there's a level crossing ahead here now. If we look west, we might see Howden at Wressle Station. So we'll see if we can do that. I think we're too far away from Howden now to see Howden, but we shall soon find out. There's nothing immediate, I don't think. Otherwise it would have burst into action by now. So that's looking back down towards Howden. I think that HGV there just went across the level crossing at Howden. Because this could be an automatic crossing, but it only been half barrier. And this is looking towards Selby, Leeds, York, Doncaster. Okay, right. Where shall we sit for a few mows? I think that side, on the other side here, aren't we? I'll stay on the other side for now. Right, just missed the yellow coming on there, but here we are. Double formation. Right, I missed the yellow again. This is the Arco to Hull Dairy Coats. So it's come off the satellite car now, that's that. Right, we've got it right from the start this time. This is a westbound service this time. It's a local service to York. The next one, which should be just behind it, is a Hull King's Cross. So 158. We're gonna go up. Yep. Right. At least we got it once, the yellow and all that. So this should be an empty Hull King's Cross practice run, if that's what you want to call it. I think that's what it'll be. It is. It's a Paragon. Let's keep a safe enough distance. It's on this near track, of course. First Hull train. Service. Right, we're going to have to move on now to Wressle because I don't want to. We've only got about an hour. Almost missed the yellow, but just didn't realise. This is the last one now. We'll move on after this. It's a Transpennine, should this be? We're on the sun, on the shadow side now, not the sun side. Seem a little bit out of sync, does he? Oh, it's not a Transpennine service, I thought it was. Right, there's another little path just to cut across to the left, a bit further up here, not very far. Sounds like there's something flying around, like there's a chopper across there. It's between the clouds. No concern to us at the moment. Sounded like a signal over there. Someone's got a signal in their garden. Oh, sure, it looks like it from this distance. There's nothing there to suggest there is a path here, but there is, according to the map. So through this gateway here left, cuts a corner off at least. Awkward sod farms, we just ploughed it over and not given a you know what. Right down here. Any sign for the... There's nothing at all. Because they obviously just don't want the path right across their land. Right, there's another level crossing here now, with a notable hump. And Wressle is literally just down there now. got a bit of a gap now. There's nothing due for about 20 minutes, half hour or so. So I'm not hanging around at this crossing now. We'll just go straight on to Wressle. See if I can fly the drone near the castle, or what's left of it. Imagine living there, eh? That's gotta be worth. I mean, you just can't get anything nicer than something like that, can you? It's just a shame that the station a bit nearer with a half decent service. Common automatic half barrier. You can see Wressle level crossing. That green signal's on the platform. That's looking back towards Hull. Let's keep going. Right, there's a level crossing we just come across, and down there is the path we went on last time. We went towards Howden via the town centre of Howden. Might be a bit easier now actually, because obviously it might be a bit drier, but it was rather overgrown, and a lot of brambles further down in the trees down there. Anyway, this is where we're going to go now. Up here, straight to Wressle train station. I moved the cow seat now. It was just there earlier, wasn't it, last time we were here? Looks like some disused windmill here as well. Anyway, we're only a matter of yards now from the station, which is just up here. Oh, there's a horse. There's 2 horses. Oh, a few more, got 4. Nags. Hello there. Not saying hello. Oh, never mind. This one's got a coat on it. It's not going to need that much more now, is it? It's getting warm. Right, to the train station. Cooler in the shade. Right, I think this is to the right here now, isn't it? Look at Sand there. Brind, Foggerthorpe, Howden, Selby and Brayton, Bubwith down that way. Right, this time for Selby, York, Leeds. Now the thing is, although we need to go that way, we've got to go east first, because there's no train on what I'd call the upside, I think, which is towards Selby. So let's I'll stop View Ranger here, then we'll just have a look at the castle. Right, second thoughts, we'll have a look at the castle first. So View Ranger's still running at the moment. Could be left here, but we'll see. No, it's just a dead end cul-de-sac, is this? Keep going a bit further, because there looks like a playing field down here, I think. There's a bench over there, I could sit down for a few minutes. There's a notice about it here, Wressle Castle. So just pause that if you want to read it. I'll cover it all. Right, let's go a bit nearer. Right, all looks to be private here, so I don't think we'll be able to get any further over that way. The drone's going to have to do it. So let's have a walk back down here where it's a bit more open. quite a good one over the castle there and a roundabout and the River Derwent. Because that river, the River Derwent there, is the same river that goes through Malton. It is. So yeah, anyway, let's work our way back to the station now. Stop the Ranger and we'll just wait for the train. Because it's only about quarter of an hour or so now for it's due. Right, we're waiting now at Wressle for this train. It's about to arrive. 17:22 it is here. It's 27 at Howden. So we've got a few minutes less to wait. Switch cameras. Right, level crossing's down, so here we are. (158,902). So this is a former Metro 158 and a 155 behind it as well. You can see now around here where we've walked, just down there, and across that crossing. We flew the drone just down here as well. You can see it on that. Right, we're almost back at Howden. We're going to have to go to Brough with this one because there's no other alternative. Still, it's a nice trip out. So the Windmill, where we were earlier at the start of the video, well, yes, it was at the start, so it started cutting, is just over there somewhere. We'll see the level crossing, then we'll pull into Howden. There's the car park, 2 cars in it. Trans-Pennine just clattering through on the opposite side, and there's the road down to the Windmill. Right, welcome to Brough. Not that long since we were here. Right, so just got off this train. 158 is the only part of the train he's using actually. He's not actually using this one. Shame, but... Right, we're 18:20 now, so I've got a good half hour. Right, here's our next train. We're going to have to end the video very soon now because the battery is just about out. So we won't be taking it all the way back to Cottingley. What I may do is go to Morley with the Wigan service in front of, just behind this one, rather than be waiting Leeds ages. So we'll take this service to Leeds direct. Oh, another TB service. Is that a 6 car? It is. Right, bye bye Brough. See you next time. So we're on the shadow side actually here of the train, so we're not actually going to get any glare. Sunlight on the other side. Right, let's get back to Leeds now. Coming up to Eastrington again. Time we use the other side here, isn't it? Eastrington next time we get a train here. I've never used the old platform, not used it down yet. So that's the village of Eastrington across there, which is considerably nearer the station than Howden is. Strange how Howden gets a lot more trains. I mean, it was a bigger place, but it's nearly a half-hour walk away. So when we did the walk from Eastrington to Howden, we walked across that field there. You just can't see that there's a path, but there is. Then we went to the main road there where that HGV is and went further along. Not across the bridge there, alongside there where the trees are now. It runs parallel all the way to Howden and then cuts across to the station. Howden now. crossing near Bryn that we just went across earlier in this walk today. It's not going to last much longer at the battery now, but we'll keep going as much as we can. Yeah, that's the crossing there. And then we walked over that way. There's a level crossing coming up now, which is where we repositioned the roadside to warn of a pothole. Still there. There's another level crossing coming up as well. Then there's Wressle Station. Wressle to Leeds via Bruff. Interesting. That's the other crossing, and now you'll see Wressle Station in a moment, and then we'll go past the castle. You should see from the train, you can do. Right, this is Wressle, that's where we were. The castle now is just there. And across the River Derwent, just there. What a lovely view that is, the setting sun. Right, coming into Selby. There's the swing bridge. It's almost silhouetting because of the sun. West of Selby now, and we're about to cross the S&K near Gascoigne Wood, just past Gascoigne Wood. That's the S&K down there looking towards Milford Junction. So you'll see South Milford shortly. Not stopping here though. I will have to come here with the drone, I think. At some point, sure. This is South Milford now. Sun's in an awkward position. And we walked down there, by that time went to Ledsham. Or walk back up that way. Whichever it was. Ledsham's down that way. So we're coming up to Newthorpe now, which is where Squire's Cafe is. Somewhere, yeah, just here now. There's a campsite, caravan site as well. So there is some work done on it, I think. Get a load of bikers there, sometimes you can. Right, ready back to Leeds. So I might just wait now for the direct one to Cottingley, which is going to be in about 3/4 of an hour, because we can download the videos from the drone whilst we're waiting, so that's utilising the time rather well. If we just go straight to Morley and walk back, we'll get back at a similar time, but we won't have achieved much, so I think it's a case of utilise the time wisely. Slight change of plan. We'll go to Morley with this one and walk back. I can't download things from the drone because the battery on the drone's virtually out, so won't do much. So I'll go to Morley on this and walk back. Right, rather than sit around in Leeds for ages, we come to Morley. So we'll walk home from here and end the video because the battery won't last till we get back home now. It won't. See this train out. Right, not been a bad day weather-wise, quite good, very good in fact for March, back in March, only one more day now and then it's April. Okay, so yeah, We walked it from Howden to Wressle, and then we had to nip on to Brough to come back. Okay, so yep, that's it for today. See you next video. Cue music. Bye for now.